treats others as he wants to be treated. He does not hurt or kill harmless things without reason.
The scout is obedient.
The scout follows the rules of his family, school, and troop. He obeys the laws of his community and country. If he thinks these rules and laws are unfair, he tries to have them changed in an orderly manner rather than disobey them.
There we go. Keep going on.
No, hey, wait.
How was it called?
Partner bringing to
Yeah.
No. You're talking about his tape. I tried to go back. He's staying there.
Now give it back.
Why don't you just take the whole tape off?
No,
You have it with me. I have it with me. Listen to it.
I like it. There's a thought that kind of.
Thank you. Well, do you like the other one?
Yeah.
I don't want to die. I would say,
Go ahead, it's okay.
When I walk on the laundry,
Eric, stop your computer, Eric.
Wait, you already won. Huh? That's a trick can.
3D. Whoa!
Yeah, roll. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you. Okay. Blow out, but don't spit. All right. Hey. It's coming back. Oh, Danny! Sparks. They'll keep lighting up again. Do it, Christine.
Do it.
Spit them out.
What does Christine do?
Why won't I go to the back?
Lick your finger. Lick your finger.
Look at finger and put them out.
I don't know, like that. Lick your finger. Nobody did. Go ahead, Danny.
Lick my baby. Stay out.
You gotta squeeze it, man.
Watch it. Thank you. Stick it in the key.
Hey, shouldn't it be 16?
This from Savani. What's it? There's 16 Savani. Yeah, it is. Drive.
Yeah.
What did I drive? I was very sick. Wait, you're 16 already? Drive me so
This is good. We're long those. No?
Hey, Mike! What are you doing?
Huh?
Did we take these off or no? Mike, January 1st? 6.
Eric，以后就讲不听话，你的朋友不要来。
Now we split that mic and yeah.
Make it calories.
Oh no, that's a calories. Billions.
I'm
Oh, you're not gonna make weight, so look at all the jerky.
I'm not going
Oh, that's the one that. Look at that small. Yeah, you need this one. Wait. You know.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Everybody had one piece first, and then
Yeah, if you like it. Steven. Thank you.
哎，先吃橘子啊，你们。
Let me have a small piece.
这个你们要不要吃啊？
You put oranges.
Come on, Sam. Yeah. I'll play later.
Didn't even wrap it.
I'll play it now if you want to. Mike, did you open it already? Huh? That one, yeah.
Oh, what the heck is that?
Is this one? Huh? These are from Yao. So I can't wrap it. I just got it. Just have to.
Should have gone to the gift store.
You too, huh?
Or the gift shop. Like,
Thank you. Yes.
Some more here.
That's fine.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, is that for me? From Melvin.
Uh-huh.
It's from G. Oh, man. Who's this from? Gentleman.
Well, that's from us.
Eli is from me.
No, they need milk because that thing on the shelf.
Oh, I know what it is. How long did it take you to do that? You too? It's from Lazarus. Something. Try to now the same. Maybe it's a Steve Vai CD. Yeah, right. It's the right size. Oh.
Wow.
That's so sweet. Yeah,
Do you know what he needs, huh?
I needed these too. Thanks. Oh, you don't need that.
man, now I feel real cheap.
Which one? The one I got. I feel cheap.
Where'd you get him, Eric?
Yeah, you, Mark.
He can use it.
How much?
Hey, go find out. Eric, right now, ours too. Yeah, I know. You can use mine for us. Yeah.
Hey, Mark,
The t-shirt. Oh, structure. Hopefully it'll fit. Hopefully it'll fit you. It's extra large size. Extra large? Hey, no, Tim, that's bad. That's the biggest one I can find, though. That was good. Hey, Mike, put it on. Mike, put it on.
It tastes, Tim.
Extra large. Tim, what? Looks like structure. It does. This part looks structured. What looks like what? The material.
Doesn't look like structure.
Yeah, it does.
No way, it doesn't have that color.
Not that color. Oh, I want the structure. Structure was like all the striped ones that are
Where's
cool.
that from?
Oh, skating shirt.
No more summer shirt.
Summer clothes, huh?
That's my favorite store.
Get with the season, Tim.
Is it really?
Oh. Uh-oh.
There goes your allowance.
Just put it on there.
No doubt.
Let me see. Oh, you had to
Shut up.
Yeah, that doesn't hook very well.
Disney store.
Put ours on the truck if it drops.
Yeah, dude.
Then what do you like shop?
I like it better for
Cat?
me. I like it better for me.
How are you trying to imply?
Don't worry, it has a warranty for 1 year.
You said you didn't like it.
I know, because I didn't want you to buy it.
Now you can't get it. Now you know.
Are you good?
Wait, what store do you have?
Thanks.
Man, now I feel real dumb.
Jeez. Yeah.
What?
Coming to my birthday.
From Mark. My
20?
No. Not even close.
20?
Lower. How much?
That's a good sweater.
Ask him later. I don't see
That's okay.
That's okay. No.
He's like, oh, I got one, you know, that fit with all that kind of, with that fit, no, that.
Because I didn't ask him
laid
if
out.
I was coming.
Did you? Blue is red.
Yeah.
I didn't know I should come until an hour ago.
That's from Morris?
That persuade you to come?
That's a box of rocks.
I didn't know about
Piece
it.
of rock, get my
Piece of rocks, right?
I had no idea, man.
You know where you paid?
Nobody told me anything. Until an hour ago. Hour ago.
I didn't have much. I didn't have any time to go out like this.
Oh, I haven't trying to get a card.
Hey, don't make me feel bad. You know that? Did I get a sweater on my table like lay out?
Don't kill anybody while oh, great Morris. Mike, don't kill anybody while driving.
Yeah, it's a car.
My
Car
sister.
piece. Triangle.
Yeah.
Are you don't open it? It's like in square.
Oh,
It's like a square here. It's colors and squares.
What kind? Matchbox?
It's like my mom.
Oh,
$72
it's really candy. It's not a candy cane. You like it?
What is that?
Wear it tomorrow.
The stress reliever.
Don't
get cold tomorrow. It's gonna snow.
That's appropriate.
Spencer.
Tuesday.
What is that?
Where do you get it from?
Tomorrow's the rain.
Is it the rain?
Is that man?
Is that the
No, it's like no bubble.
No, Wednesday is the second.
Oh, I see.
So the first is.
Open it up.
What is that, Mike?
How does it work?
Open it up.
No.
It's a bubble thing. It's a bubble swimming.
Bubble.
It's
Good air.
Oh, that's
From who?
expensive. You should.
Maybe we'll get
I mean, you can just get your own bottle and put your own. I want to go back.
It's only the thought that
I don't like the thought.
No, but it's a rip-off. No, I mean, it costs a lot, but it also actually.
They also thought
how much it costs.
and it's expensive though.
It's expensive thought. There's still, but it didn't mean to be expensive thought.
I hate beer. I hate wine.
Only thing I like is
Right, then it's a big deal.
I'm not doing use it, Mike. Saving your money bubble. Get high and sell bubbles.
I've never tried to use this.
no, I don't think.
He is self-disciplined, highly motivated, very intelligent, cheerful, obedient, kind, and we can, of course, go right down. These qualities were evident in his willingness to volunteer for the stage crew, one of those unsung heroes of artistic endeavor, I think, in any high school, any middle school. People who work backstage for very little acknowledgement ever, and put in lots and lots of hours and come away with sore thumbs to prove they've been there. He's given generously of his time and manual labor the manual labor that goes into set construction, even when he was a member of the cast and frequently had rehearsals in many of the scenes. In between scenes, when he wasn't memorizing lines, he'd be backstage. Sometimes he'd be backstage memorizing the lines as he was working on sets. Roger would still find the time to help out. He is also, as you know, very likable, warm, genuine, sincere, enthusiastic, perceptive, sensitive, and caring. Perhaps these qualities can be best understood from the perspective that Roger is, in fact, a devout Christian, and this is one of his most important attributes. He applies his Christian values to his interactions with his peers, his friends, and his faculty, the faculty of 16th Bday. And I think as a result, it has won our respect and esteem as a faculty. He is considerate, humble, earnest, generous, and sincere. Qualities which have earned Roger, again, our respect. But for the foremost, I think if I remember Roger 15 years from now, the scenes that will come back will be the scenes in which Roger's been hammering and hammering and hammering and hammering and hammering backstage. And some of you know, if you hit a hammer, you hit a nail long enough, the nail will develop what we call nail stress. It just kind of bends over finally. And at that point, usually it does that when it's about an inch and a half from being driven home. And you say to yourself, well, is that nail really going to hold? Or do I have to put another one in right next to it? You know, you just sort of bend it over and go on. Roger would frequently be poked fun at by sort of senior members of the stage crew in those kind of moments. But he developed, and I've seen him develop over the last 4 years, a sense of being able to laugh at himself. And I think as people mature, that ability to sort of see the ridiculous in each one of us and learn how to cope with that is perhaps one of those most enduring qualities. Roger, those of you who know him at all know that when Roger starts to laugh, his whole body shakes. And pretty soon, you have to laugh along. And it's a wonderful, wonderful sense of sort of self-perspective, the humor that he shows. Wonderful and probably contagious as well. Roger knows himself very well. Last fall, before I undertook some of his college recommendations, I asked Roger, as I do with all of my students, we have an interview, I have questions that I have to find out, some information that I like to know before I sit down and write recommendations. And I asked Roger to comment on the nature of his weaknesses. And Roger thought for a moment, and then replied that at times he finds himself facing too many commitments at once, all of them requiring something from him which cannot be postponed. And so he faces those dilemmas. What do I do now? How am I possibly going to face all of these commitments and get everything done? At those times, he is nagged by a sense of his own disorganization. But he's one of those remarkable people who seem to be able to adjust by sacrificing a little of his sleep and then simply stepping up his energy and his level of commitment. He remarked that he is only satisfied when he feels that he has given each commitment his best effort. This is the thought that I'd like to end on and leave you with this evening. What an exceptional quality in an exceptional young man. He is only satisfied when he has given his commitments, his responsibilities, his best effort. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, scouts and scoutmasters, family and relatives, I'm as pleased as I can be to present to you Roger Chance.
At this time, Mr. Brandenburg will come and give Roger the Eagle Scout Sergeant address. Roger, it's a great pleasure for me to be here this evening and be involved in this ceremony with you. Before I get started in some of the things that I wanted to say, I'd like to take the opportunity to say, I don't know if Mark Twain was ever a scout, but he had qualities of a lot of the younger scouts that I know here, and it was in my troop. He loved the outdoors, he loved practice. The jumping frog at Calaveras County, if that wasn't a scout prank, nothing was. I think even if Mark wasn't a true scout, he was a scout at heart. Anyway, Roger, you have decided and have accomplished the Trail of the Eagle. You may be familiar with that scout song that's popular at camp and hopefully popular with your troop called Trail of the Eagle. Some of the words are trail the eagle, climbing all the while, and I'm not going to sing this because I'm as bad as Roseanne Barr. First the star and then the light, then on to the eagle shines, keep climbing. Think about those words for a minute, Roger. Trail the eagle. What does that say? For those that aren't eagles, they are following the eagle. As an Eagle Scout, you have reached a pinnacle in your scouting career. You have obtained the highest rank possible in scouting. The scouting movement has picked the eagle to represent that highest rank. The eagle is a proud bird and also the symbol of our country, so it has great significance and great meaning. But for those that aren't eagles, those that are trailing the eagle, they look to the eagle for leadership. That's what people are going to be doing with you. You not only gain the eagle and obtain a certain amount of self-satisfaction, you also obtain an endowment with that. That endowment will serve you well the rest of your life, but you also must, as part of that endowment, be willing to give of yourself, to give something back to scouting. And based on what I've seen, that's not going to be a problem. And hearing what the last speaker said, that's not going to be a problem. Some other words from the song Trail the Eagle. Blaze the trail and we will follow. Again, those who aren't eagles are following the eagle. Hark the eagle's call, on brothers on until we're eagles all. That is surely a challenge to all the scouts, all the young scouts to become eagles. But you know, and I know, Mr. Banfield knows, that there's only roughly 1 or 2 out of every 100 scouts that attain that rank. The scouts that attain that rank decide that that's what they want. They want to be the leaders of our world in the future. Leadership today, Roger, has very strong significance. A lot of people, a lot of companies, if you will, look upon a former Eagle Scout as someone with great character, great ability, and someone that will be able to provide the leadership that they need to continue. If we look at what's going on today over in the Middle East, we've seen today some of the things that President Bush has done. He has shown and exemplified leadership. A lot of people may not agree with what's going on, but he's in a position where a decision has to be made. You too will be in a decision-making position like that someday. The consequences may not be as grave, but the results will be as satisfying, and there will be people depending upon you to make the right decision. That's why you're a leader, and that's why you will always be a leader. The scouting program,